Ikutnya gini terus. Eh, sorry sir, lagging. Sorry sir, there is lagging in here.
No problem. That's okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So today in this occasion, we will do WIT, or we can say weekend English talk with the speaker Ibrahim Hassan. But before that, we want to introduce ourselves first. First, my name is Muhammad Lutfan Maskur. You can call me Lutfan.
And my name is Hamzah.
All right.
Your major.
Okay. So you are welcome.
So
I'm
the
also Ibrahim.
speaker is from Ghana. Then, Hamzah, do you know Ghana? Where is it?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know yet. How about you, Lutfan?
Yeah, I also don't know. Don't know much.
How about if we ask to him directly now?
Mm. Okay. So I guess I should also introduce myself. All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
introduce
Yeah.
yourself, your name, your addresses, where your school at, and anything about you.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. I'm Ibrahim Al Hassan, a student at Al Azhar University in the Faculty of Philosophy and Theology. Okay, in my fourth year now. So nice having me, and I'm from Ghana.
Where is Ghana, Mister?
What is?
Where? In which continent, Mister? Ghana.
Ghana? You mean Ghana, my country?
Yes. Where is
Yeah,
Ghana?
Ghana is in Africa, in West Africa.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Ghana is in West
And
Africa, closer to Togo and Nigeria. I don't know whether you've heard of Nigeria before. Ghana is not far from Nigeria, and we have border with Togo and Burkina Faso.
so
Both
Ghana is
governments have
near
borders.
from Togo, is not?
Yeah,
Togo is near. But I want to ask you, why
okay.
the Togo country is use French language, but in Ghana is English, right?
Yeah, yeah, because Togo, okay, Togo was colonized by the French. You understand? So definitely they speak
Oh,
French. But Ghana was colonized by the British. Yeah, so that's why we speak British English. Mm.
how about Burkina Faso?
Yeah, Burkina Faso is a French-speaking country.
Or like that.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask something? Uh, where where is your school now?
You mean where do I study? Which school do I attend?
Where is that?
Can you come again? Can you ask your question again?
Oh,
Repeat.
uh, where is your school?
Oh, kamu mute.
Okay. All right. Like I said in my introduction, I'm a student in Al Azhar in Egypt. Okay, in Cairo, Egypt. Al Azhar, Azhar University.
Okay, Mister. Okay, Mister. I want to ask you
What is a typical
typical
day?
day.
What
What
is
is
a
a
typical
typical
day
day
in
in
your
your
college
college
life
life
in
in Al
Al-Azhar
Azhar University
look
look
like?
like?
It
It
means
mean
how's
how's
your
your
life
life
in
in Al
Al-Azhar
Azhar
University?
University?
Hmm. All right. Well, Azhar University, as you might have read before, it has a very long history, over 1,000 years now. Azhar University has been, established since the 900 since the since in the year 970 AD. That is around 365, okay, or 369 Hijri. Okay, so that's a long history. Uh, as to your question, what is my difficult day in Azhar? Well, I'll tell you, probably it has to do with my very early days. Okay, like when you come to Azhar in the first week or so or month. Okay, and you happen not to understand the Arabic language. Of course, you are going to face a lot of difficulties, not only in Azhar but in the country as a whole, because the country is speaking, it's a language, it's an Arabic speaking language. Okay, country, it's an Arabic speaking country. Okay, so if you don't understand Arabic, you'll be in trouble. So one of the difficult times I have has to do with me not understanding the language. Okay, I came, I didn't learn Arabic language in Ghana when I came here. So everything was about translation. Like I'll write what I want to say in English, then it will be translated to me in Arabic, then I'll say it. And most of the times, you even translate, Google Translator, it wouldn't understand what
Yeah.
exactly you need to say. So you write something and it will give you something else, and you say it and they will they will never understand you. So probably this is one of the difficult, days in my life in Azhar.
Okay. Are you have hobbies on and why your hobbies that?
Pardon me, can you come again?
Are you have a hobby and why your hobbies is it?
All right. Well, honestly, I can tell you, one of my hobbies, especially when it has to do with my studies here in Azhar, probably is reading. Okay, reading,
And
reading
why?
things, especially things that has to do with philosophy. Okay, because I'm a philosophy student. So things that has to do with philosophy, I really enjoy reading them. But honestly, things that has nothing to do with my exam, like things that I wouldn't be examining on, like free studies. Okay, like my things that are personal studies. I love reading things that are not related to exams. Okay, though they are related to my course, but I wouldn't be examining on. Like I'll go and get a book that that I wouldn't be examining on, then I will study it, I'll read it several times. So honestly, one of my hobbies is reading. Okay, reading out of my course, like reading things that are out of my curriculum. That's what I want to say. Right. So reading, you can say, is one of my hobbies. Mm.
So I want to ask you, sir.
All
So
right.
you learn about Arabic
from your
from your
country.
country or in Egypt?
Well, like I said, when you asked me one of my difficult times, like I told you before, speaking Arabic language was a hectic something. I really went through a lot because I didn't learn Arabic language in my country. I came here in Egypt to learn Arabic language. Okay, so all the Arabic language I could speak, I learned it here in Egypt for the past 6 years. Yeah, so I think this is my seventh year in Egypt. So I came here before I could study Arabic. Back at home, I had nothing to do with Arabic studies aside the Quran and some few hadiths. I didn't learn anything about Arabic language. So maybe I should give you a story. Whilst I was in the hostel, I was under some scholarship organization. Okay, an organization that gives scholarship. So they give hostel. It's called Baptain. Okay, so no matter when you are in the room, like when I came earlier, like when I'm in the room and somebody comes to knock on the door, uh, no matter I ran to hide. Okay, I wouldn't go to open the door. You know why? Because I couldn't speak other than Assalamu alaikum. Aside Assalamu alaikum, I couldn't say anything else. They will say Assalamu alaikum to me and I reply wa alaikum salam. That's the end of conversation. Nothing else. You don't understand. So because of that, when somebody knock on the door, I usually run away, okay, and go to my room so that I wouldn't be the one to open the door. So you could understand how difficult it was for me in the first days. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, have you ever working
Have
working
I what?
for money or anything?
Well, as other students, well, one of the difficult things you could do is to combine studies with work. You
Yeah.
know, because of how the curriculum is. You need to read a lot. Okay, you need to do a lot of memorization. You need to do a lot of pondering and all those kind of things. So many things to study. So if you really want to study, I think you have nothing to do with working whilst studying other. So because of that, some of us we couldn't work, working. And the nature of work in in Egypt is that you can hardly get some part-time job. It's not like the other countries in the West where you can have part-time job, you can go and work for 1 or 2 hours or 3 hours. Here in Egypt, usually you'll be requested to work for 9 hours, 10, 12 hours. Okay. So as a student, how can you do that once you are still in school? So for me personally, I did try that, but in vacations. Okay. Yes, like my third year, I think my third year I worked, but only in vacation. So during vacation, normally you go to
Okay.
work and you gather some small money so that you can use it when school opens. So that is when I work. But currently, as we speak, I don't because though we are in vacation, but I still don't work because I need to learn. I need to read a lot of stuff, before school opens. Yeah, so
Okay.
I currently do work too.
Okay, I hear from my sister if you are a leader of
Pardon me?
Okay. So I have a question. Are
All
in
right.
your school there is any bullying or any like that? There is or not?
Bullying in Azan? Well, nothing that I know of. honestly, bullying as in bullying, you know, what I know is normally there are so many difficulties in some processes, but not not bullying per se, like somebody like student will bully another student or some kind of things like no, I don't know of that. Okay, like student bullying each other or teachers bullying students. I nothing that I know. But what I know, like I said, is what some difficulty, okay, in some processes. Like you want to do some process, you want to, for example, when school is resuming, you have to go and pay for your, some school fees and those kind of things. Those are the things, or when it's time for you to renew your stay, okay, or we call it karma. So when it's time for you to renew your stay, these things are the things that are sometimes hectic, but not bullying. Honestly, there's no bullying in us. Nothing that I know.
Is that hard to learn in your school? There is any tantangan? Apa? Or there is any challenge in your school when you're learning or not? Challenge not from school, from your money maybe, from your, yeah.
I didn't get your question. Is there anyone?
What?
I didn't hear your question.
Oh, there is any challenge when you're learning in school?
Like challenges
Yeah, in your university. A
Like
challenge,
you mean? Mm,
maybe you're you must thinking much about your money. You have many mind.
mm. So if I understand your question, you're talking about like some financial challenges. Do I face financial challenges? Is that what you want to say? Like, is there any financial challenges or something like that? Is that your question? Well, if that is what you really meant, well, financial challenges, yeah, of course, we, some of us we go through a lot when it comes to finance, okay, because especially when you need to buy books. But when you are on other scholarship, okay, like you are giving food and everything if you are in their hostel. And if you are not in their hostel, I think a monthly stipend should be enough for you. But me, I don't stay in other hostel, okay, and I'm not on other scholarship. Like I told you before, I'm on different scholarship, okay, like from some scholarship body. So financial problems or challenges, yes, there are them. Okay, when you need to buy books, for example, and you don't have enough money to buy books, but you need to pay some kind of some maintenances, okay, some fees, all right, that of books, like I said, and other things, and you don't have the money, or you have to depend on your monthly stipend. Of course, which wouldn't be enough for you. So the days or the beginning of semester like this, when you have to buy books, you have to really sacrifice. So there are a lot of financial challenges, right?
Okay. Okay, sir. I want to ask you, if I want to get a Al-Azhar scholarship, is that so hard? Is that too
Well,
hard to I get Al-Azhar scholarship?
no, I wouldn't say it is so hard generally. It also depends on where you are coming from. For example, if you are coming from where I'm coming from, like Ghana, okay, and I like to think most of the African countries, what you have to do is once you are at home, you are not here. Once you are at home, you want to get a scholarship. Every year, others send scholarship to your embassy. All right, there's a number of scholarship. So for us, like this, at times we are giving 8 slots. Okay, 8 slots. So when the scholarship gets to the embassy, initially what they do is you go there yourself and go out and apply. Okay, you apply through the embassy. So you give them all your documents, they'll go through and see whether you are qualified for the scholarship. So if you are qualified, they'll call you for interview and some other exams. Okay, they'll examine you, you write exams. After that, they'll give you the visa, and then Azar will buy you the ticket, and then you come to Egypt. All right, so it's not so difficult. Depending on where you are coming from, like I said before. But what I know is you before your end of the world. Normally, you have a huge slot. Okay, they give you a lot of scholarship. You people they give you a lot of scholarship. So I think it's the same thing. You just go through the embassy and apply. Or some of the schools, normally they give it to some huge madaris. Okay, some big schools. Okay, that study Azan curriculum and so on and so forth. So when you are qualified, they will take you to the embassy. So it's not so difficult, okay? And especially if you are here in Egypt, if you happen to be here, it's very easy. When they open, you just go and apply. Probably you get it. So that is for the scholarship. Mm.
Okay, Mister, I want to ask you another question, but maybe it's a sensitive question.
All right.
I have been live in Cairo there for 3 years, and I hear if in Al Azhar University there is so many racism from Asian people to African people like that. Is that true?
That there are so many what? ISIS?
Racism. Racism. Example, Asian people is like that. Racism.
Yeah. Okay, like racism. Okay, I understand. I get it. So there are so many racism. Yeah. In Azhar, well, maybe like you said, from other like some other students from other countries. Probably that one, the racism is something that is probably in everybody. Okay, everybody is in one way or the other they are racist, especially when it comes to language and color and those kind of things. So like normally we from Africa, okay, because of your dark skin, because your skin is dark, normally you face those kind of challenges. Okay, like people look at your skin and then probably they disrespect you in one way or the other. But generally, you wouldn't I should say you wouldn't see that in your studies like in Azan in classroom. Okay, in classroom you wouldn't see that. But outside probably you see that like when you are in the bus or those kind of things, your other colleagues from your other colleagues. Okay, you might see that, and even from the indigent, like the Egyptians, too. Some of them are that though very free people, they are good people. Okay, but you still find some 2, 3 people, okay, who are racist, and they show it clearly. But like I said, racism is something that is in almost everybody has his form of what racism. You understand? It can be through language because I don't speak your language. You might see me look odd, okay, or because of my color, like I said, you might see me to be odd and those kind of things, or maybe the way I speak, even if I speak your language or even the Arabic language that we all come to study, the way we all speak the language differs, okay, that is what we call the lahjat, okay, because of your lahja, I mean your dialect, okay, so you might feel that, oh, this person's language is not too good, those kind of things. Yes, but in classrooms, okay, you will find that from teachers. Maybe from your colleagues, you might find that. That's possible. It's possible. Mhm.
Okay. Do you have any motivation to more more to learning more spirit in your life, in our life?
Like any motivational word for you?
Yeah, for us.
Hmm. Well, I think it's a general motivational word. That is like as a person, you just know what you want to achieve. That is it. Okay. Like know what you want. That's the first thing. The first thing is what know what you want. And then the second thing is you plan towards how to achieve that. Okay. Look at your goal. Look at how you can reach the goal. Okay. And then you just need to be committed and you need to be disciplined. Very important. Commitment and discipline in everything you do is a key. You must be committed and you must be disciplined. For example, for example, general example, you want to study something you didn't know, maybe the Arabic language, or maybe let's say you want to memorize something from the Quran. Okay, you have to know that this is what I want to memorize, and this is the number, like this is the period, the time I have. Then you give yourself, you time yourself. Okay, you give yourself a time every day in the morning. For example, I will learn this number of verses, like 5 verses or 3 verses. So this is what you want to do every day. So you must be committed. Number one, you said maybe every day 6 o'clock I'll come and sit down and learn 5 verses. Every day 6 o'clock, go and sit down and learn. So that's what we call what commitment and what discipline. You never change it. Don't say, oh, I'm feeling tired, I want to sleep and wake up and do it when it's 10 o'clock. No. This when you do that, you wouldn't be able to achieve your goal. So commitment and discipline. Know your goals, know what you want to achieve, and then be committed and display. You get everything easy. So that's what I think I can say now.
Yes. Okay. Maybe that's all for VIWIT, or we can English talk. Thank you very much from Ibrahim Al Hasan. And sorry if us, Lutfan, and Hamzah have a mistake while this event. Yeah, maybe that's all from us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And once again, thank you so much for the
Yeah.
opportunity. All right. Bye bye. Salam.
Bisa. Masih nyambung.
Ada bahasa Arab, syukran, syukran.
Ya, syukran. Aduh.
Betul.
Ah, lupa lu. Aku kok ini sih lu belum malam. Soal rasis ada